All that we are is the result of what we have thought. What we think, we become. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The mind is everything. What you think you become. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. All conditioned things are impermanent. Work out your own salvation with diligence. If you want to be happy, be. A jug fills drop by drop. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. The greatest prayer is patience. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. The wise ones fashion speech with their thoughts. Sifting it as grain is sifted through a sieve. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater warrior than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. The trouble is, you think you have time. The root of suffering is attachment. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. Do not be too quick to judge others, for they may have a secret sorrow that you do not know. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. To be free from all suffering, one must give up attachment to all things. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it.